Did you know Spider-Man's spider sense can detect danger before it happens? But what if the danger comes from something invisible, something haunting the heart of New York City? Join us as we swing into action with the spooky tale of a phantom terrorizing Times Square. Our story begins as the sun sets over the Big Apple, and the dazzling lights of Times Square come to life. People from all around the world gather here, drawn by the promise of adventure and excitement. But tonight, there's a chill in the air, and a strange feeling of dread hangs over the crowd. Suddenly, the giant screens flicker and glow with eerie faces. People scream and point as if the city itself has come alive. That's when our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man swings into action. He lands gracefully on a nearby building, his spider sense tingling with alarm. The elevators in the nearby skyscraper shudder to a halt, plunging several floors into darkness. A woman screams from inside as the lights explode one by one until the entire building is plunged into darkness. Through the gloom, Spider-Man spots a faint glow coming from an open window. As he approaches, he hears a voice echoing through the speakers. It's cold and ghostly, like a whisper from beyond the grave. "Spider-Man, Spider-Man," it says. "You cannot fight what you cannot catch." Before Spider-Man can respond, the figure vanishes from sight, leaving only the faintest trace of energy behind. Peter Parker, the brilliant young scientist behind the mask, hits to work analyzing the energy signature. He realizes this is no ordinary villain. This is a Specter, a being of pure energy who feeds off fear and can control the city as vast network of machines and lights. As Peter swings through the neon chaos of Times Square, his spider sense goes wild. But there's nothing to be seen. The Phantom is a master of disguise, hiding in plain sight and manipulating the city's technology to confuse Spider-Man. Suddenly, a ghostly voice echoes through the speakers once again. "Trying so hard, Spider-Man," it taunts. "But you will never catch me." With that, the voice fades away, leaving Spider-Man alone in the darkness. He webs across the skyscrapers, searching for clues, but the Phantom seems to be everywhere and nowhere. Then in the subway tunnels below, the trains move on their own, almost as if they have a mind of their own. On rooftops, giant billboards bend and twist, forming strange symbols that glow ominously in the night. Just when Spider-Man thinks he's close to catching the Phantom, the lights go out and he's plunged into total darkness. Using his echolocation, he manages to find his way back to Times Square, where the crowds have gathered once again. In the distance, he hears the sound of laughter and applause. And as he swings closer, he sees a group of people gathered around a flickering screen. The Phantom is there too, watching with amusement as his illusions play out before them. But Spider-Man is now equipped with a special device that allows him to see the Phantom's illusions for what they really are, projections of light and energy. With this newfound clarity, Spider-Man is able to dodge the Phantom's attacks and get close enough to strike. The battle is fierce, and the Phantom unleashes wave after wave of holographic monsters to try and stop him. But Spider-Man is determined to win. He knows that the fate of Times Square and all of New York rests in his hands. And then it hits him. He doesn't just rely on his senses or his strength. He relies on his brains. Quickly, he uses his web shooters to create a giant reflective web on a nearby skyscraper. The Phantom's illusions bounce back, revealing the real source of the images. There, hidden in the shadows, is the Phantom's secret base. "Gotcha!" Spidey quips as he webs up the machine and shuts it down. The lights of Times Square come back to life, and the crowds cheer. The police arrive to take the Phantom away, and Spider-Man swings away into the night, disappearing into the darkness. With the Phantom unmasked and the city safe, Spider-Man proves that true vision comes from courage, not just sight. He laughs and says, "Guess the show's over." Hey there, young superheroes. If you enjoyed Spider-Man's glowing battle, don't forget to check out our other superhero stories. And if you had Spidey's powers, Would you swing through the day or sneak out at night? Tell us in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and keep on adventuring.